Good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope everybody woke up this morning and opened their presents and had an absolutely fantastic time. So, listen, guys, this is going to be a quick live stream. It's going to be a quick live stream. There is an urgent snow warning for the United Kingdom now. I am reading this. I've not read the whole article. I'm not going to share it with you guys because it's absolutely bombarded with ads. But I'm reading now from an article from the Mirror. The article was released yesterday at 1943. No, actually on the 23rd. So this is an article from the Mirror released 23rd of December, 1943. I've only just seen this, so I thought I'd just read this article for you. So the article reads, UK snow forecast shows England to be hit for 12 hours as 6 counties on alert. New weather map from WX Charts shows snow could fall across Manchester, Lancashire, and parts of the West and North Yorkshire, with flurries possible in areas of southern Cumbria and western County Durham. There's some pictures. The weather, we've done that bit. Areas that could be affected include Greater Manchester, Lancashire, parts of the Northwest, North Yorkshire. The snowfall could possibly stretch into areas of southern Cumbria and western County Durham. The snowfall is predicted to start around 6 a.m. on Monday, the 5th of January. Well, that's a bit of an extreme forecast. We'll continue. And last for more than 12 hours, according to the snow depth predictions. At its deepest point, the snow could hit 2 inches high over high ground in the Peak District and in the North Yorkshire Dales. Temperatures are set to drop across the board a couple of days before the predicted snow, with some spots seeing temperatures at 0. The coldest temperature will be felt in Scotland, with the Highlands and Perth expected to endure wintry lows of -9. I mean, that's pretty cold for the United Kingdom. Large parts of Yorkshire, the Humber, and Northwest are bracing for -4. So that's really cold, like for mid UK. So I'll just say that again, guys. Okay, parts of Yorkshire, Humber, and Northwest are bracing for -4 conditions. North Wales could also see temperatures plunge to -4, while Cardiff and Swansea are likely to experience -1. Temperature forecasts are to hover between -2 and -1 in traditionally milder areas of the country, i.e. London, the southwest and east of England. So even down south, it's looking like it's going to get like really cold. -1, -2 for the United Kingdom is really cold. I spoke to my friend earlier on today. I spoke to my friend earlier on today. Sorry, guys, I'll put the chat on. I spoke to my friend earlier on today, and he's in Kiev, and it's -15 outside his house right now. The Met Office has forecast the period from Sunday, December the 28th to January the 6th, and says high pressure likely to dominate across the UK at the start of this period until the end of the year. This means that weather conditions will largely be settled, and for many places it will remain dry. It may often be rather cloudy, but any rainfall that develops is expected to be light and overall accumulation small. Wind will most likely be light, with temperatures close to or slightly below normal. Okay, so that's contradicting what it's just saying. Into 2026, little change is anticipated through the first week of January, with settled, mainly dry conditions continue in many parts of the UK. However, wetter and milder weather could develop at times, particularly in the north of England. Okay, so that's the article I've just read there, guys. That's a snow report from urgent snow warning, and this is from the Mirror. 23rd of December 1943 it was released, not the year 1943, 2025 at 7:43. I think that's better to say it. UK snow forecast shows England to be hit for 12 hours as 6 counties on alert. So the counties they're naming there are Manchester, Lancashire. Is Manchester a county? Manchester's definitely not a county, is it? Anyway, I'll just read you what it says. Snow could fall across Manchester, Lancashire, and parts of West and North Yorkshire, with flurries possible in areas of southern Cumbria and western County Durham. So they're giving, this is quite a long, I've just read this for the first time. This is quite a long forecast, and you can't really forecast. Look, it might be right. I don't know. They may have some sort of weather manipulation there. I'm pretty convinced that you can't forecast weather realistically, like more than 5 days. Like, you know, you can assume, but you can't really forecast more than 5 days. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this was just a quick live stream to jump on. All right. Merry Christmas to everyone. There is snow on its way, allegedly, from the article I've just read. Let me get some of the chat, and then I will close this down because I've got Christmas dinner to get ready. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Here in Alabama, 1/8 of snow shuts the town down. Yeah, listen, guys. I don't even think 1/8 of snow closes the United Kingdom down. We are absolutely pathetic with snow in the United Kingdom. If you guys go out to Eastern Europe and like, I was out in Donetsk, I think it might have been 2016, 2015, 2016. I was out in Donetsk in a place called Pisky, Pisky, Pisky. I was out in Pisky in I can't remember what year it was, 2015, 2016, around about that time. And it was cold, like really cold. We didn't have anywhere to live. So we managed to find a sauna. So me and my interpreter were living in a sauna. Obviously, you know, the sauna wasn't turned on. There was like a log burner inside the sauna, but you know what? It got pretty hot in there. Or a banya. So we were living in this banya, and we went to bed one night. We we brought the wood in, and we're through the night. We're stocking this log burner up in this sauna. Really small thing. Honestly, guys, the next morning when we woke up, like overnight, 4 foot of snow had fallen. It was absolutely phenomenal. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever witnessed that when you open the door in the morning and you've got like 4 foot of snow. But we went out and there was little old ladies, babushkas, little old ladies on the street corners, just going around their daily business, going around their daily lives. And it didn't, like, nobody stopped like doing stuff. Even though we had 4 foot of snow. Can you imagine 4 foot of snow? Can you imagine 1 foot of? Can you imagine 6 inches of snow in the United Kingdom? Like, it's so ridiculous in the United Kingdom. But necessity drives creation. So it's not the fact that I don't think it's the fact that Britons can't innovate. I think it's just the fact that people in Britain we don't get snow very often. So when we do get snow. When we do get snow, it drives everything to a halt. So yes, the cat thinks is saying here in Alabama, I think 1/8 of an inch of snow shuts the town down. That is pretty much the same as in the United Kingdom. But I'm assuming you don't get snow much in Alabama. Santa always wins, says Baconator, the Baconator. Janet is saying Merry Christmas. -4 in the northwest. Maybe have to think about getting my big coat out. Manchester is in its own world. Privkara is saying we finally got some freeze in Norway. -6 where I am in the south. We have been waiting. -3 can be annoying because if it snows, then goes to, and then it will be. I don't know what that means, right? We finally got some freeze in Norway. So Privkaro's in Norway. We finally got some freeze in Norway. -6 where I am in the south. We have been waiting. -3 can be annoying because if it snows, then and then goes to plus. Right, okay, yeah, okay. So what she's saying there is when it snows and it thaws, then it freezes again. Then you get this like ice on the road. And yes, of course, it's you get black ice on the road. And of course, that's dangerous. Yeah, look, listen, Priv Carroll there is saying in Norway, 2 meters, which would be what, like just over, well, it'd be over 6 foot, right? It would be like 2 meters of snow would be like almost 7 foot. So Priv Carroll is saying, Priv Carroll, right, listen, guys, Priv Carroll, be honest. Have you ever witnessed like 2 meters of snow? Because that is phenomenal. Like 2 meters of snow, that is amazing. But Priv Carroll is saying in Norway, 2 meters of snow. I'm assuming that's what she's saying, 2 meters of snow, and -18. Don't close our country down, but it will cause in, but it will in the bigger cities. Yeah. Look, guys, listen, guys, the crux of this live stream is there's been an urgent snow warning, and this has been released on the Mirror. It was released on the 23rd, and this is the headline. UK snow forecast shows England to be hit for 12 hours as 6 counties on alert. You guys can go read that article. I just read the whole article. Now, I'm not sure of the I'm not sure about the article, because the article is saying that they're predicting this forecast for the, hang on, where is it? Let me just scroll down. For January the 5th. Snowfall is predicted to start around 6 a.m. on Monday, January the 5th. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can't give forecasts that long. I'm pretty sure, I'm convinced you can't. There's no such thing as a long range weather forecast. Like 5 days, realistically, guys, 5 days for a weather forecast is pushing it. 5 days is pushing it. Maybe 3 days, you've got some accurate, maybe 3-day forecast, you've got some accurate analysis. But yes, of course, you can give longer range trends, i.e. you can say, the weather is going to get colder in winter, which I think is fair. And you can say, the weather is going to get warmer in the summer. I think that's fair to say. But, anything more than generalizations, I'm not sure of its credibility. But I will say what the article's saying, that snowfall is predicted to start around 6 a.m. on Monday, the 5th of January. It's going to last for more than 12 hours, and 6 counties are going to be infected. Deepest point, it could be 2 inches. Peak District, Yorkshire Dales, Lancashire, Cumbria, parts of Scotland. So that's what it's saying. Now, like I said, this is a long-range forecast, and I'm not convinced of its authenticity. But like Gerald and Riviere is saying, if you understand how to deal with snow, it's not a problem. The problem is, here in the UK, we don't get snow that often. So when we do get snow, it's absolutely chaos, because people just don't know how to work and live with snow. Right, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on. I walked my 1-year-old in the stroller to the kindergarten in 2 meters and wow. Okay, so Priv Carroll is saying that she's witnessed 2 meters of snow. Like, seriously, 2 meters? Because, like, that's like 7 foot. It's just shy of 7 foot, right? 2 meters is just shy of 7 foot. But listen, I'll go with it. Priv Carroll is in Norway, and she's saying, I walked my 1-year-old in the stroller to the kindergarten, which would be nursery in the UK, in 2 meters of snow and -17 temperature. Wow, that is phenomenal. Right, listen, guys, I am going to close this down now. Like I said, I just wanted to jump on and give an urgent snow warning for everybody. Wish everybody Merry Christmas. I wanted to wish everybody. Yeah, Trevor Pritchard, I think you're right on that, mate. I think you're right as well. I think you're absolutely right. But I thought I'd just jump on, and I had to go with some article this morning. I am going to close this down now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry this has been a short live. Do you know what? Am I sorry this has been a short live? No, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I've got Christmas dinner to do. I hope everybody's with their families. I hope everybody's got good presents. I hope listen, guys, I hope everybody is going to start their new fitness regime tomorrow when the International Fitness Day starts. Boxing Day is the International Fitness Day. Some people say it's some people start on the new year. I think you should start on I think people should start on the I think people should start on Boxing Day. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I know some people may be off to see friends and family and have a big Christmas dinner. I hope you all have a great Christmas. I'll probably be back on during the day. I may be inebriated. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you guys Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys later.